Welcome me back into my basement. I am Ryan Henry. Welcome back here and the hardwood.
Happy New Year and welcome back to the basement. This is Below the Hardwood. This week we talk the Atlanta Hawks and the Detroit Pistons tearing up the league in the week in review, and up for discussion, trade season, who's making the big moves and who's not. New year, same team, same dream. This is Below the Hardwood. I'm your host, Ryan Antonio Henry, sitting here with my man to the right,
Dexter, aka Mr. Chloe Bennett.
Oh wow,
Holla.
back
Chloe Bennett.
at it. My man to the left,
It's your boy Alan Shen, aka Save Me a Kardashian when I'm famous, aka voted most likely to date his third grade teacher. Shout out to Miss Scott.
back to the basement.
Shut up, Miss Scott.
For all the good stuff. We are Below the Hardwood, and we're here to talk NBA basketball as we always do. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start the year off hot with the hot teams of the new year. We're talking Eastern Conference, which is very strange. Two teams have blown out the gates. We're talking Atlanta Hawks, Detroit Pistons. We'll start off with the Detroit Pistons. They won 7 straight games since releasing Josh Smith. So what I want to hear from you guys is, do you think that they're playoff bound now that they've released the Rudy Gay of the Detroit? The Raptors' Rudy Gay is basically Josh Smith. So what do you guys got to say about Detroit?
Well,
making playoffs.
It's still a long season. There's about 50 games left. I think getting rid of Josh Smith was like the hardest move they could do because now they're paying him until 2020. And they just cut him off. But it was the smartest move they could do. Now it frees up shots for Brandon Jennings. It frees up shots for the Jerebkos, the Singlers, and all those players. And they're scoring 16 more points than they were without Josh Smith. With Josh Smith.
Playoffs or not?
Yes, I believe it. I believe it.
Alan.
Yeah, when you get rid of cancer, you know, you heal, the body heals. And it's actually really good to see Josh Smith gone there because the ball's actually moving, freeing up. You don't see these crazy jumpers from away. Like Josh Smith, you know, he's a dinosaur. He's a player whose position doesn't exist anymore. He's not a good fit for the Detroit Pistons, and it's a good move for them.
I didn't know what he was doing for them, but honestly, he was a Rudy Gay equivalent for the Raptors last year. The ball movement is now like they're free, and I like it.
He shot under 20% from 3-point line. I can do that. Sign me.
One of the worst free throw shooters as well. But moving on to the Atlanta Hawks, the other hot team in the East. In my personal opinion, maybe the best team in the league right now, at least. Do you guys think the Hawks are the best team in the league?
No, I don't. I think the Warriors are. They look really good right now. They're fast paced, but we're talking about Atlanta. They have looking like a bunch of all-stars right now. With Kyle Korver, Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague's exploding right now, and he's looking like the leader.
But you don't think they're the best team in the league?
No, I don't.
They are the Spurs of the East. They take the same flavor that the Spurs got over there, and now they brought it up there. Like, there's no stars on the team, but the ball's moving well, and they're winning games and convincing.
What do you think? Seed in the East?
Probably 2.
2?
2.
I see 3.
Just want controversy.
If you guys check out the
8.
Couch of Power rankings, I have them number 1.
Couch of Power.
And they just keep winning, so I'm going to keep them up there until they lose games, and it doesn't seem like they will. But moving on, up for discussion, ladies and gentlemen, it's trade season. This is the time of year that makes the difference for championship teams. People are making moves. They have a gun to their head, and some teams need to pull the trigger. So out of all the deals we've seen, Rondo to Mavs, Dion Waiters to OKC, J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert to Cleveland, Mozgov to Cavs. What did you guys like from the first group of trades? Which team is gonna has the best dividends?
I think the short term is Dion Waiters. They really needed a scorer. They had no one. They had Anthony Morrow at the 2, but now they have Dion Waiters who could kind of play D right now, and he's shooting the ball. But long term, it's the Knicks.
Remember when they had Josh Harden? Or James Harden?
Josh Harden?
Josh Harden?
No, I don't remember that.
I just watched 30 Days. I think the Knicks actually benefited the most from this 3-team trade, to be honest. When you clear up that much cap space in the summertime, what's going to happen? Because it's
like 35 mil.
This season is a wash for them, and you know what? It frees up a lot of space for them in the summertime, so I really think it's a good, smart move for them. And shout out to Phil Jackson.
I'm going to say... I really like the Dion Waiters move to OKC.
Just say it.
I just-
say
I
it.
really
Just
do.
Say
I
Dallas.
don't-
Just say Dallas.
Simply because
Say Dallas.
if KD and Westbrook ever get injured or go out again, they now actually have a weapon to come on
But is
and
if
contribute. as a
Dion
micro.
Waiters can't work with LeBron James, what makes you think he can work with Kevin Durant and Russell
Because
Westbrook?
Kevin Durant will let him do whatever he
So
wants.
wait, so Russell, or so does he think he's better than Russell Westbrook? Because he's an alpha dog too. Remember?
Dion Waiters thinks he's the MVP.
Dion
of the
Waiters is
league.
alpha dog?
No, he is. He thought he was better than Kevin
Dion
Durant.
Waiters thinks he's
compared
the
to
best
Westbrook?
player in the league.
He thinks he is. I didn't say he is. I say he's
Dion
Dion
Waiters
Waiters
thinks he's better than
Little
everyone.
puppy to Westbrook.
You can't have two, Siamese fighting
Stir in
fish
the
the same
pot.
tank. They're gonna
Moving
That's a
on.
little dog.
Okay, but what team do you think needs to make a move in order to become more successful? What team needs to pull that trigger because they have the gun to the
I think it's the Clippers. They have one of the worst benches. Hiru's coming off the bench. Come on, let's be serious. And they just need another big man. Spencer Hawes isn't producing as well as they thought. So to keep up with all the West trades and all the West signings, I think it's the Clippers.
Not even just a big. They also need a wing. They have absolutely no wing presence whatsoever.
Who do you think needs to
Matt
make a
Barnes?
move?
The Raptors. The Raptors need a veteran big man. I'm talking KG or something like that. A guy who can give us this 9 and 9 and actually produce minutes and buy into the defensive system that Dwayne Casey has put forth. And I think a veteran player who's logged playoff minutes is desperately what we need.
I hate you, Tyler Hands, bro.
Get your hands off me, bro.
Unless you do an interview
Hashtag
with
that.
us, then
Internet, do something with
I
that.
like you.
I made that up.
I'm going to say the Clippers as well, mainly because to
Original.
tell you the truth, I hate the Clippers. I actually think they're a fake team. I feel that core I've said this before, that core has been together too long and they haven't contributed. They haven't done anything. They did what? Not even Western Conference Finals. They need to move some pieces. Keep Blake. That's your MVP. That's your main dude. Keep Chris Paul. That's your team. But you guys need to figure out some way to improve that squad.
You got to deal DeAndre somehow. Get something back.
Unfortunately, I think he is that dude.
I have a
He is
question.
that
I have a
dude.
teacher.
You have a question?
What do you think about Rondo going to your Mavericks?
I think it's a great move. I love it.
Do you not feel like they've gutted your bench?
They need a bench, and that's why Jermaine O'Neal's going to sign, right, Jermaine?
Oh, so that's your savior?
You're coming,
You heard it here first, folks. Jermaine O'Neal's gonna
I
save
say
him.
the stupid stuff.
Guess what? The Mavs are the top 5 teams in the league right
This
now.
guy.
So
Dial.
they hate.
Those are the top 5 teams.
They're in the top 5. Moving on to
Who's your
the
top
24-second shot clocks. 24 seconds of
New Year's.
We have a theme.
You wanna
We have
keep
a
this-
theme.
We have a theme.
themed. Okay, so New Year's resolutions for your NBA teams, coaches. What?
2015. I want more dunk-ons. Okay, defenders stop peeing out. I would say, but I guess you can delete it. Peeing out and getting out of the plays for dunk-ons. I understand you don't want to be immortalized, be on social media and things like that. But you know what? Play some defense so I can see some dunk-ons. I'm a small fan. I just want to see that. Okay?
Jonas Valanciunas got done.
And I'm sorry, Andrew.
JP.
Dex,
Mine kind of has to do with dunk-ons. I want to see the refs do no. I want them more like no calls. I want more no calls in the league. I think our league's getting a little soft, and I feel like reach and fouls, superstar calls are huge parts of our game. And this is the worst 24 because I can't speak. I look like that news reporter. Next.
No call.
My 24 is on privileged, greedy Raptor fans.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've had the best season in our history, and you guys can't accept a 4-game losing streak. We've lost so many games before. We have
Correct.
one good season, and you guys just jump ship as soon as the first 4-game losing streak comes. Get real, you're not. What do you mean get real? They're fake fans. 4 games and you're already jumping ship.
Raptors
Please.
suck.
Whoa. Okay.
Can you bleep this out too?
Raptors suck.
Yeah,
Right
you might
here.
want to bleep that out. I don't know.
I'll tell you
That's
why
in
on the next
post-production.
episode.
But privileged fans, please. You guys are ridiculous. But what do we got now? Oh, we got social media time. Social media time.
Media
You
time.
can find us belowthehardwood.com for all that great stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, the site is looking amazing. Thank you to Andrew Hamilton.
It's sexy.
Doing
Okay.
it good. You can read up on all the good stuff. You can add us on Facebook at facebook.com/belowthehardwood, twitter.com/BTH on NBA, Instagram below the hardwood, and what else do we got?
YouTube.
Dexter _BTH. Follow me, all you beautiful looking females. I was about to say, I was about to be biased.
Act as nice as everyone can follow me because I'm not a racist.
Brian.
At R.A. Henry.
Shout out to Rachel Valdez for that sweet article. That was awesome, guys. Honestly,
belowthehardwood.com.
shout out to her.
Rachella. And
Watch
check
out for the run.
Bye. But at R.A. Henry on Twitter, at R.A. Henry on Instagram, and Below the Hardwood's on Tinder too.
That's not
Swipe right. Swipe right.
Tinder night.
Swipe right. Ladies and gentlemen, good night.
New year, new team.
Tinder night. Hold it down.
Hands up next episode. Let's do it, guys.